Your customers. The number one leadership principle in Amazon today is still around put the customer first. And if the biggest e-commerce company in the world is doing that, then you probably should consider it as well. Everybody in e-commerce is always focused on growth, rightly so. But it's harder than ever to acquire more customers. You've got a lot more competition. Acquisition costs are going up. So you need to re-look at your existing customers and how you treat them, how you engage with them, and how you can drive repeat business. If you think about the kind of flywheel of success you want a customer to come to your platform, engage with you want them to purchase off you want them to have a good experience, want them to leave a good review, and then they come back and buy business again. So that flywheel effect is built around your customer, and that's such a huge untapped area that I see lots of e-commerce companies today not focusing enough on. Well, it's the regular touch point that you always have with your customers. If you think of the effort you go to acquire customers, you think of the effort you put in to convert them. Support is where you're engaging with them all the time. Sometimes in e-commerce businesses or brands, customer support is disconnected from the business. But here you have people who are speaking to your customers on a daily basis. So you think of the feedback, the knowledge, the different things that can be fed back into the business. Like quite often your customer support team will be aware of issues with your products, issues with certain deliveries, issues with certain things that the overall business might not be aware of. So you need to think of your customer support as an interface where you can get that feedback back into your business, so you can understand what's going on with your customer base, what's going on with your products, and really tap into that source of knowledge. So I think that's a really untapped area where businesses can focus on. Yeah, my one hot take this week is that most e-commerce brands, they don't have a growth problem, they have a discipline problem. So they are looking at producing too many SKUs, trying to do too many growth hacks, trying to do too many things, as opposed to being disciplined, focused, and looking at things that really eat into their margin, be it delivery, fulfillment, customer engagement, being disciplined, being focused, being true to their brand. These are things that get neglected in favour sometimes in terms of growth hacks or spinning too many plates. So the focus should be on discipline. The focus should be on running the business, and out of that, growth will materialise and better profit margins will materialise. Yeah, there's some big revenue leaks that companies or brands don't focus on where there's opportunity. I think the first one is pre-sales. So you get a lot of pre-sales questions that come in and they need to be answered accurately and quickly. That helps conversion. So that's an area we see within eDesk all the time. When we bring focus to that helps. Your checkout friction. So you don't want to be getting to the checkout page and there's last minute charges for orders that wasn't clear, delivery charges. You want to make that as smooth as possible because checkout abandonment is a real problem. Clean data, messy systems and messy data, so you can't get insights in terms of what's going on. You can't just kind of slap AI on top of messy systems. If you don't have the underlying data or structure, AI won't work. So having clean data, clean systems help you understand how your business is performing and where revenue is leaking. So those are areas where a lot of businesses don't focus on, but we see a lot of opportunity time and time again for business to focus on and deliver not just more revenue, but better margins, which is really, really important.